Hello everybody, welcome back to all the mods Gravitas 2. Okay, let me take this hopper off. So in the last episode we was kind of like improving our team production, right? And now it's literally full. So I think, is this extract? Yeah, so it's like pumping the steam into this one right now. So the energy is done, right? So now this thing is like, it can run basically 24/7 if I open it up, but there's nothing in here. So, but technically it can just run 24/7 if I let it like run a bit. We don't even need this 5 liquid boiler. You only need like this 5 solar boiler and probably 3 of the solid boiler. That 3 solid boiler and 5 solar boiler is like enough to run this thing. Like 24/7. But so that is like the energy done, right? That energy is we have plenty, and it's pretty cheap as well. But the next thing is like getting us right now to use, like, basically to make all of this stuff is to make a bunch of aluminium. So the process of melting them up is easy, right? Electric blast furnace, easy, 44 seconds. Taking a bit too long, but that is the same thing with like the steel ingot when we just get into LV, right? But to get the dust, like to even like to get the dust to get like so that you can smelt them up to ingot. So the dust is literally like the main thing we are get right now, because the dust, there's no oh, there's one, there's only this one, but this one you cannot find them. Yeah, so there's only one like raw, like you can only like do like direct smelting, like you know how I do the direct smelting from this stuff, and you crush them out and then you direct smelt into the ingot. Then there's no way to do that with aluminium except like that, or that like single aluminium ingot, yeah, raw aluminium. But those, like, you can't even get them because they are from the end and lunar, which is like another planet. So the only way to get aluminium dust, this thing, is right now is to like get them from byproduct. And well, a bunch of this stuff give aluminium dust from into byproduct, but to get them from byproduct we need to crush them. And I think you have to, yeah, we have to go with or washing them next, like this, and then you thermocentrifuge them, and then from there you get into forge hammer, right? And then you can either electrolyze, or some of them you have to centrifuge. But that is how the way we get the aluminium dust is. But the thing with like getting the byproduct is that you have to process a lot of them, right? A lot of this stuff, and it's gonna take a long time if we just like do one by one whenever we need. So I kind of decided that we're probably gonna process all of this stuff. I was waiting to get to HP macerator, because that's when you can get the byproduct from macerating. This one you can see in the tips, in the description, it said that shredding your ore with byproducts, and it doesn't have it in MV or LV. So I was like, at first I want to go into this one and saving as much as possible, but looking at how we are literally can't even like get aluminium dust easy like that, and it's so tough to get, or like more like so resource consuming, I guess. I think it's just about time we just use all of them and not like saving them up for like the future on anything. So that is like the plan I want right now, is to basically make a, or processing like a bunch of, like, basically to process all of this in bulk and not having to like just one stack at a time. That is not gonna be good. So to do that, I have already planned out what we want. First off, let me take this thing out first. Oh, my game is freezing. So we would want to have a setup that basically it will gonna be like this. The setup that is gonna be this thing being forge hammer. I'm not gonna use macerator because it's taking forever for one to process. And you see 20 seconds instead of forge hammer, it's just 0.5 seconds. So we're gonna use forge hammer, and we don't really need anything higher than low pressures. You can use the basic forge hammer, but it's kinda, I don't want to craft it right now. And the low pressure forge hammer is working fine. The only difference between this one and the basic one is that the basic one you can basically set output to the side, while this like steam, like low pressure stuff and or like high pressure, basically the lower tier than LV, they don't have output. They just, you have to put a hopper to them so that they can output out. So that is like the only difference. So our goal, our setup is gonna be into the forge hammer, and then after that into the ore washer, and then from there it go into a thermal centrifuge, and after that it will go either go in it will go into forge hammer again. And I'm gonna stop at that only. Like I'm gonna stop at that. We are not gonna do anything further after that second forge hammer, because the output after that is gonna, like, it has two routes. Either you can electrolyze, or some of them you can centrifuge, which is like really annoying to automate, because you have to, well, set, right? You have to specify them where to go. So we're gonna do forge hammer, ore washer, turbo centrifuge, and then forge hammer again. That's gonna be the setup. So I've already made another forge hammer, and we already have one over here, but so I'm gonna take it. And I prepare, I think, enough to make both the ore washer and the thermal centrifuge. So let's just craft them. We only gonna use the basic one, because there's no point in using the higher one, since I don't think they work any faster than the basic one. So now we have these two. Let me see. I think we do need to make another set of generator, because these two we're probably gonna use its own. Yeah, it's using 30 EU per tick, so it needs its own generator. And this one is not really, but I'm just gonna make one. Yeah, I'm just gonna make two of them, and then we're gonna set it up over here. Set them, all of them over here, because we need we need the water for the ore washing. The ore washer can like use water instead of diluted water. So, and they give the same output except the third one, which we don't really care. This one, I don't think we really care about this. It's gonna be like really annoying to do after that anyway. So you only need water. We don't need diluted water. I don't know what's the name of that, but yeah. So that is gonna be the plan. I want to make another 2 generator. So it's gonna be the steam one. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna grab it, and then I'll be back when I finish making 2 of them, and then we will set it up at the spot I just mentioned. All right, so I think this is everything. One thing I don't know if it's gonna be enough is that I don't know if we have enough storage to like store them. So worst case scenario, we're probably gonna use another steel crate. And man, this thing is expensive. Long rod and okay, it's expensive, yeah. But anyway, so the machine is probably gonna be here. Let me see. So this is the water, right? And this is the forge hammer. I want it to go here, right? And then the output is gonna go into a washer. which we need water into. How do I put this? Can we use? Do we have any like pipe? I think Ender IO has pipe, right? Ender IO has an item pipe. Conduit, I think it's an item conduit. Where is it? Item conduit. Okay. You might be able to use this. So pulsating alloy. For MV we can do it. Vibrant alloy ingot. Ender pearl, really? This thing is doable, right? But ender pearl. And how many do we need? We only need one ingot only. Okay, so let me see. Do we have any ender pearl? I don't think we do, but let's just check. Okay, yeah, I don't think we have. Oh, okay, we do have one ender pearl. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna use ender IO pipe then. So let me see. So we only need one because it's only, yeah, we use ingot in a nugget instead of a whole ingot. So that's just one. We need a bunch of redstone and we need gold. Oh, and the redstone has to be 22 block as well, huh? Right. I guess it's just gonna be in here. Okay, so I guess we're gonna wait a bit until the redstone done, and then we will put them into the alloy smelter to turn them into the, what is it called, pulsating alloy nugget ingot, and then turn into nugget, and then craft the item conduit, right? Oh man, Jesus Christ, this thing is 38 seconds. Is that like both the recipe? That is like both the recipe, right? Okay, so this thing, yeah, so this thing is 37 seconds. This two also 37. Jesus, my God. This is waiting. Just wait here for like a whole day. Alright, so we're done. Man, that's a lot of waiting. So I think it's only 6 ingot, 6, what is it called? Conduit binder. So these, and then 3 of these, and then we get 8 of those. The rest, I think this 6 we can probably just make like another batch of item conduit, but that's for later. Okay, so that is the item done. Let me see. I want to test this first. So, okay, why do I? Okay, I'm dumb. So, let's say I put it like this, right? And then we want to forge hammer this thing, right? And this what forge hammer? Yep. So can the item conduit output it out, and then, oh my God, what is this? Extract, right? Extract, output it out, and then input it in here. That's like my concern. If it can, no, not this one. The what is it? The ore washer. Here we go. So can it input right in here, or does it have to be like something else? So let's go it in. Okay, so it doesn't work. Redstone channel. It should work, no? Insert. Oh wait, what? It just, huh? Wait, I don't understand. Let me try again. So you go in here. Okay, so it actually worked. Okay, that's gonna change a lot of things. Man, the rain. So because it works like that, I think, let me see, how do we do this? Because I want the ore washer to have water, right? So it's gonna be, this also need, okay, why is the pipe over there? They also need like the generator as well, this thing. So the generator has to be there. It can run, and then ore washer, it has to be like right on top, right like in front of it. So maybe here. Like, let's say here. The water is on top of that as well. So let's take a, where's the, okay, fluid conduit. Let's take the fluid conduit and put it on top of this thing. You don't do anything. You insert into it. Okay, there we go. So this thing is done. We want this one to be next to it as well. And you go that. You do this. This should be thermocentrifuging. So the output of this thing, the output items, gonna go to this side. So it's gonna go into the thermocentrifuge, right? Or maybe. Actually, wait. Let me see. Let me remember. Okay, no. That's not wrong. That's not right. We need a thing over here. We need a chest next to it because it has a it has some, what is it called? It has byproduct, and we don't want by. What the? What? Why do I? Wait, why do I take damage from? Huh? What? Okay. Anyway, so it has byproduct, right? Byproduct over here, and we don't want it to run into here. And I don't know if it's like smart enough to not run into it or not. Let me see. So let's say you put it in here and what? Okay, yeah, it has to be 1. So 1, right? Crush kyanite or what? LV, right? Yeah, LV. Water crush. Oh, okay, it's working. Why does it stop right that? So it should have, yeah, it should have the item going out in here. And then I want it to go into this thing, but I don't think this one automatically insert, so I think it's gonna be like this, so that we can have this side output, and the item type gonna go like this. It's gonna be extracting and inserting. Okay, it's going this one in, right? And it should be working. Is that it? Something else? No. Why does it not doing anything? What? 30. Oh, it doesn't have energy, right? I forgot. Okay, so it's running in, so that's good. So that's done. This one go like this, and output to this side, and it should be going in. Hopefully, one check. What does it have to change this into something else? Oh, I forgot. Oh my god. Guess we break it out. So okay, and it's working. And the output should be go into another chest because it also has byproduct. This thing also has a byproduct. What? Why is my game freezing? Okay, so I'm back. Like, I don't know why. What just happened. I think just some memory leak or something, and my game just like crashed instantly. Yeah. Oh, anyway, we back now, and let me see. So it should be output into here. Okay, yeah, it output into here. But this thing though, this is what I mean like by is there any way to output items easier? How do we output item like this? Let me see, because it's gonna take items in. Is there any how do I sort this thing out? Because like one thing is that we want this like stuff into the thermal centrifuge, but we don't want this stuff to be into the thermal centrifuge. So I don't know. Is there a filter somewhere? Something? because I don't want to having like I don't want to have like manually picking item up and then putting into like the thermocentrifuge. That is so much work. I want to automate this, but let me see. Okay, let me break this up first. Okay, let me see. So because we cannot sort the filter out the stone dust, then that means that we have to get the items out. Is there any way we can do that? I know for sure that a lot of this has the same byproduct. So maybe we can do that with the byproduct, like we filter them out into a barrel, into a drawer. Like some of them has same byproduct. Well, this thing is this thing. Oh man. Okay, let me check this thing out. Like let me experience with this a bit, and then I'll be back when I figure out how to do it. Okay, so I think this is the design. To be honest, I don't even know if it's work or not, but let me see. Let me explain. So what is it happening here? So this chest is going to be the output, the input, right? So we put the whole stack of item in, like basically everything in. Let's see, kyanite, right? Let's use this. So you throw this thing in. Is it output yet? Yeah, it's output, and then it's input. And it's going here, and then the output is gonna be... Oh, I haven't set the output. Oh, come on, really? Okay, let's take the item conduit. I forgot to set the output of that thing. So this thing should be output into... No. Like this. That. And this is gonna be insert. And this is gonna be extract. Yeah, so it's gonna go in here. And then it's gonna go one, right? There we go, yeah. So we input in here, and then the output is gonna go in here. This is an oil washer and the water, and this is the turbine generator connect to the pipe over here. You see here. And the output of this thing is gonna go in here. And the barrel down there, this one, is the barrel that kind of like the output for things like the stone dust, and then the... What is it called? The other thing, the tau C. I don't know how you say that, but basically the byproduct of these two. We don't have the tau thingy yet, so it's not gonna go in then. It's gonna either stuck in here or stuck in here. And so that is like the byproduct outputs barrel. And if the byproduct has aluminium, then it's gonna go in here because it cannot go into here. And oh, here you go. Yeah, so now we put it down there. Oh, there we go. There we go, and it's gonna go... Oh my god, okay, never mind then. It's gonna just go all the byproduct in there, and the main thing is gonna go in this thermocentrifuge, powered by this steam turbine. And the thermocentrifuge output under, also byproduct output in here, input in here. So you can see the output under, right? It's right under here, and it output under. Ouch. Okay, output under, and then this one is input, insert into this one, and also it's go into here. And if the byproduct also aluminum, it will go up here. If not, it's gonna go here. Well, that's like my theory. Hopefully it doesn't get stuck because, well, the pipe, this and the IO conduit pipe, they operate by nearest first, meaning that it's gonna put the item into the nearest inventory it can search for, So let's say the byproduct of this is aluminum, and this one is further than this, so it could put the aluminum in here, which is what I don't like about. I don't know how do I even solve that. I don't know if it put it over here it's gonna be good, but then this thing is gonna be further away than this. I don't know. Let me. But anyway, that's like the whole thing. I think I'll probably gonna test it right away if it's gonna be like that. So what can like byproduct into aluminum? This is calcium, so it's not gonna be like that. I think bauxite is gonna be byproduct aluminum. No, but this one is probably no. Okay, no as well. This one mica. Okay, yeah. Oh no. Okay, no. It's still only potassium. Okay, here is the aluminum dust. So I think those one is fine because it's gonna go into the barrel over here. But the other one is probably gonna go into something else. So this is the chest for like all the leftover. This stuff we have to manually do it because some of them use electrolyzer, some of them use centrifuge. So yeah. Let me see what else can also pump out aluminum. I think this thing pump out aluminum. Both sodium. Yeah, this thing also pump out aluminum, and it pump out also at the thermocentrifuge. Oh wait, it's like, is this always gonna be like the same thing? No, this one aluminum. Oh no, yeah, this one yeah, this is where the annoying one. So this thing over here. Oh my god. Okay, this thing over here is gonna stuck the system. Oh my god. Because it has the byproduct aluminum at the second stage, meaning that it's probably gonna go into like here. The aluminum dust is gonna go into the thermocentrifuge and not going into the barrel. My god. Do I really have to make another set of like machine to run this thing alone? We have like 3,000 of this thing. Probably I think this will like how we should get aluminum from, because this is crazy. 3,000 of this. So this one all washing is gonna give you 33% aluminum dust, and then thermocentrifuge is gonna be calcium, so it doesn't even matter. Oh my god. Okay, this is gonna be complicated as hell. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm gonna look around for a bit more. I'm gonna test a bit more, and then I'll be back when I finally have like a real working, not getting stuck. Alright, so this took like an hour. So I finally kind of like having a setup. It requires a lot of draw because, well, there's no filter right now. There's no other way to do this. We can do create, but then create it even bigger. It's still gonna make it like even more annoying to work with because, well, you need belt and then things like that, right? So for how this thing works is that the draw over here is gonna be the input. We have like over like, oh, I think this is like, how many of this? 1,500? No, 1,600, right? 1,700 items in here. So I don't know when it's gonna work, when it's gonna finish, because like if you look at in here, it's taking forever to run. This one is like 20 seconds. This one is also 20 seconds. So yeah, it's gonna back up. Like right now, this thing is working really fast, but when this thing is, the output is full, and it has to wait for this oil washer, it's gonna stop. Right? I don't know. It's gonna stop when it's like full here, and this thing also takes forever to work as well. So 1700 items in here. It's gonna take forever to be done, but we're gonna have a lot of aluminum dust. So for how this thing works is, this is the input drawer. It go into the macerator as the forge hammer, and the forge hammer output downward into our ore washer, and the ore washer output into this over here, and it go into this drawer system. And from the drawer system, so we want to thermal centrifuge the purified dust, right? The purified ore. So in the back right here, I have the NDIO pipe running from the purified one into the thermal centrifuge, and then on top of it, the output is gonna go back into the system. So it's the extract, and this is all insert, so they can never get back into the center centrifuge, right? Because this is always gonna extract. They go back into the system, and then the output, the byproduct, is gonna go into their own drawer, because we already locked all of them, so they cannot go randomly. And then the output is gonna be into this drawer over here, which, well, it's already done because they all got turned into dust. And this thing over here, behind it, I have another pipe running into the steam forge hammer to run, basically turn them into dust right there. So everything should be turned into dust at the end of the day. This two drawer is just to, like, I guess, filter out the output, since we don't have any way to filter the output out, right, except this way. So I do it like this. I don't know if it can be more compact, because, well, this thing is like overlap over here, like running all the way over there, and it's kind of like, how do I say it, kind of cramped in here, and it's really hard to access the electric blast furnace back over there. So yeah, but we did it. We did the basically automating this thing, so it's gonna run until this thing is done. How do I do it? I want to work with the bentonite as well. This thing, it's pretty much the same, except I have to put more drawers so that it's the like the output, basically this thing, the crush or the ground. Wait, why does it call ground? Doesn't call crush, but basically the output, like the crush, and then the purified and the centrifuge one. This stuff have to have a new drawer because we don't have enough space in here. But I also want to process this as well. We have 4,000 over here, which is gonna even take longer than this stuff. Except this stuff, the raw olivine. I don't think we're gonna. Yeah, I don't think we can process them yet, because we need to have a macerator, since forge hammer only turn them into gems, which is not what we want. We want them to turn into the ore right here, crushed ore. The gems, I don't even know what do you use with gems? Cheap gems, or yeah, I don't know what you use with gems, to be honest. I guess rot. Oh, you can turn them into olivine dust right away. So I guess you just keep them then, because you want to use the macerator for the gems. But yeah, so this is how the setup is gonna be when it's done, and we get a bunch of aluminum dust. I'll break it down. I will break it down, and then let me think. I'll probably move a bunch of these, like, drawer back to the side way, so you can see here that it's like this way, right? I'm gonna break all of this, like from this side over here all the way up to here, and then put them like to the side like this, like that. So it's gonna be like an L shape. So we have more space over here to work with the machine, since everything is like lying over there. Okay, so I think that's it for today's episode. It's taking quite a long time to think out this setup, but in between episode, I'll probably let it run and melt a bunch of aluminum into ingot. And the next episode, we will probably can start making a bunch of these MV machine, since we have like, since this thing is gonna produce a lot of aluminum for us. And yeah, I think that's it for today's episode. Thank you for watching. Bye.